Hello, this is Blue Star, defender of Equestria, and this is my next bride reaction video. My Little Pony Make Your Mark, father of the Briddlewood. I wonder what this episode could be about. In the last episode, which was only mildly eventful, it was just so touching because Misty was reunited with her long-lost father, which happened to be Alphabiddle. It's a beautiful thing. After what happened in the Masquerade Ball, in some ways this wasn't a huge surprise, but at the same time, it was just such a beautiful moment, and it was just so nice. So, this episode is clearly going to be about Alphabiddle and Misty kind of getting to know each other because they haven't seen each other in quite a while. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Alphabiddle and Misty after all this time, but it's going to be so great to see them back together again. So, the next episode of My Little Pony is upon us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So glad that you're feeling better, Sparky. Yay! Briddlewood, of course. Yay!
I can't believe it. My daughter Misty has returned.
Yay!
I used to call you Misty Wisty, but we didn't retire that nickname.
Sure, Dad.
I like that very much. For now, at least.
Okay, Misty Wisty.
I mean,
Misty.
Misty?
There's so much to catch up. Oh,
yes there is.
I gotta go get some.
Okay, only something.
Wonderful. Oh, I wish I didn't have to fly off so soon to attend to some royal duties.
Aw.
I'm so happy for you both.
Yes.
Nothing beats having a daughter, except maybe having two. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Remember when we went to the circus and you thought this was the funniest thing ever?
Actually, I don't remember that, Dad.
Oh, and you love this painting from the Art Museum.
Ooh,
I must say,
wait.
you had a taste for such a young filly.
Is that shining armor?
These are a little fuzzy for me, Alphabiddle.
Hey, no more Alpha. From now on, call me Dad.
Oh. No, sorry.
Just missed
Afraid so. Sorry.
Sorry, I don't remember. Dad?
To jog your memory, kid.
Okay.
Let's have the most incredible father-daughter date. Then I
Okay.
guarantee it'll all come flooding back. What do you say?
I would
see.
love that. First my cutie mark, and now this.
Yay.
I'm so over the moon to be reunited.
Oh, the eyes, the eyes.
Adorable.
Oh, yay.
I am just feeling so many emotions.
Yes, we are.
Let it go. You gotta let it shine.
Wow.
Oh, let's make our mark together. Just riding keeps on getting better, better, better. Every pony, everywhere, you feel it in the air, can just glow and shine. Make a mark that you can share. You know we care. Oh, ponies come on.
Oh, it's so nice having Misty being part of the opening.
Connecting and
Yes.
You were always better at coming up with games and fun things.
Oh, I was?
Yeah. That's the reason I play games in the Crystal Tea Room, because of you.
Oh, he's just cracking up.
I don't
Oh.
remember that. Or the time I even played a game. Unless you count the evil plotting game, where you have to strategize over the whole world and all of ponykind. Opaline does love that one.
Oh, not the...
That's not a real game.
Wait, who's
is it?
Opaline?
You know you threw a lot, Misty. There's still so much to unpack.
Yes, there is.
Here, I got another 20 of these Misty memory boxes.
I mean, or mentally and emotionally, but yeah, those
Yes, yeah, that too.
Speak, mind giving me a hoof, daughter?
Okay.
Anytime, Dad-a-biddle.
Dad-a-biddle. I like that.
Sorry,
Alpha
still
Dad.
getting used to it.
Did you hear what Misty just said?
Dad-a-biddle.
Yes.
Not that.
Not
About
that.
Opaline taking over all pony kind.
Yeah, we know
This
that already.
game they played can give us clues to her plan. Ahead of her. What are we really doing to protect Equestria? I have to ask Misty right now.
No,
Zip,
you don't.
You are a brilliant detective.
Yes, she
but
is.
You should detect that isn't the time to interrogate.
No,
Sure
it
it
isn't.
is.
No, it's not.
Your tactics with Misty lately have been a little
Harsh.
extreme.
Yeah, that too.
Talking about
Cut to flashback.
Opaline.
Yeah.
That Opaline.
Oh no.
Hey, Misty!
Oh no.
Opaline right now! I guess
Okay.
I have come on a bit strong.
Right
Bit.
now, just needs our support. When
Yeah.
she's ready, she'll tell everything we need to know.
Yes.
Maybe do some more digging on our own.
Okay.
Pals,
Oh.
the parents always say the past is the key to the present. It's very important to understand the history of some pony. Or every pony's choices echo in time.
Echo in time?
Yes, Time's the pony you need to talk to.
Oh.
Follow me.
Okay.
Watch your hooves for stinky weeds along the way. It's in season.
Huh?
Ooh, and
We want to do that. Why? Yes, it needs to back off.
Wonderful to take a stroll with you down memory lanes.
I did? What's it called?
Memory lane. Oh, and Look there.
Of course.
We together. With
Aww.
the tree's permission, of course. Passed it every day since you've gone missing. Can't wait to start full-time dadding again.
Aww.
I've seen this grumpy guy act so happy. Not even with Queen Haven.
I've never seen Misty this happy either.
I can't imagine
Maybe
why.
we should let them reconnect in peace.
I
Yes.
understand why we should. What? She'll
Back
want
off.
this later. It's adorable and yes, a little invasive.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna head out so you can have some quality family together.
Yes, have fun.
Privacy. But
Yes.
don't ask why I brought that up. We're just gonna call it if you need us.
It's like, yeah,
Did
this
you
is
hear that?
their moment.
Family time. Just of us, like it used to be.
Oh, he made a oh.
Welcome
Pinkie
back to
Pie
your
would be
home,
happy.
Kid. I'm gonna make everything as comfortable as possible for you.
Ooh, wait, is this his house? Oh no.
Wait till you see the best part. Ta-da!
Wow, this
Your old Phillyhood room.
Aww.
Exactly as the day you went missing.
Oh no.
But with more
Somewhat.
dust bunnicorns now, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so.
Call up Dusty, the cleanup pony, and hire her to help out. Prom is mint condition soon. Still like mint? Anyway, now that you're settled, let's get to the fun stuff. Been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Yay.
He has no idea who I am now.
No.
But I have to go along with it. I want this to be the best day ever for him. You've mastered the fake smile, so use it. And go.
Oh no.
Ow.
Oh dear.
Ow.
Oh.
It hurts.
Oh no, it
This
hurts.
here's
It hurts.
my daughter
Oh.
Misty. Say hello to my little Philly. This is my long-lost child. Give her a hoof.
Alphabet. I mean,
Alphabettal?
Dad,
Oh.
could we maybe tone it down? Not sure I love all this attention on me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I used to love when I pranced around and did this. I'll dial back on the shouting, not on the pride. I got something really exciting in store.
What is it? Maybe a trip to the unicorn library? I've never been to one of those before.
Ow.
Or we're at a playground?
Exactly.
Okay,
We have so many fond memories together here. You seesaw. And going down the slide.
Oh, why are all the ponies still
And spinning on the
sad?
Philly go round. Their old spin with the old stallion. Please.
Please.
Of course. Mind if I borrow this?
Aren't you a little old to be using it?
Aren't
Yeah,
you?
but wait, aren't we the same age?
What about it?
Listen, after being Philly napped and brainwashed for years, feeling so many
Uh-oh.
feelings right now, and I just really need this, okay?
Why?
Feelings.
Feelings.
I understand those well.
No. Poor
May
guy.
the turnstile of emotions guide you from eternal darkness to light.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. Poor guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy. Oh,
That's enough.
I.
Used to have a stronger stomach. Maybe that's enough for today.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, I'm perfectly fine.
That's super fun.
Oh,
Yay.
oh,
Why don't we
that's
try
gross.
something else?
Yes.
Yes,
I
please.
love that.
I'm between cave exploration, or extreme tree climbing, or
Uh-oh.
maybe we can get back into fire swallowing again.
What? That sounds dangerous.
Izzy?
Ow.
Where are we?
That's a good question.
Also, hold these wild grass woven gift basket.
Well, look who we have here.
Oh, it's
Is
Izzy
it?
Elderflower. It's Sunny and Zip. Sunny and Zip meet Elderflower.
Ooh.
Elderliest pony in town.
Okay.
So much so that
What?
it's even in her name.
You're so honored to meet you, Elder.
That's not the Briddlewood Elder way. Pass her your baskets.
Okay.
Wild grass woven gift basket. Oh, very thoughtful and respectful.
Oh, good.
Elderflower is the storyteller in Bridal. She
Ooh.
has tales that have been passed down through generations of little ponies. Like
Oh.
all of the past is in her mind. You blizzle that?
This reminds me of when the raccoon bit the snake.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one. I know that some of her stories might not make sense right away, but I promise she'll help you understand more about Equestria.
Okay.
These pals of mine could really use your help.
I will, on one condition. I
Oh.
want to visit the big city.
Zephyr Heights?
That's the one.
Okay.
Could you take me?
We'd love to be your chaperones.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get packing. Do they still wear poodle skirts?
The injured cat says meow ow ow.
Meow, ow.
I see.
No doubt this will bring back memories. Specialty tasting at. Now let's see if I remember. Phew, it still works.
Okay. Nope. Oh my gosh.
Yummy.
I knew it. You still love Misty's Misty named it after you.
Aw.
And haven't let any pony drink it. I can't remember for the life of me what's in it. Gone already? Wow.
Don't know.
Looks like you need another cup.
I'm all teed out.
Oh, poor Misty.
Dash, is there something
Please no
else?
more.
Anything else on that list of yours?
In fact, there is.
Ow, owl, says the injured owl.
Okay.
Slam poetry. Your favorite. Remember when you won the Youth Slam with your performance of reflections of a Glowpaz crystal?
No, I do not. That actually sounds
Awfully cute.
That sounds awful.
I know.
Oh
It
no.
was. Here.
Oh my gosh, poor Misty. This is probably like her worst nightmare right now. Hi, every pony. What do I do? Help. Oh my gosh.
You sure did enjoy that Mirrorstream ride, huh, Elderflower?
Who wouldn't?
It was just like the time I went hoof gliding.
So,
Oh.
now some questions for you about the...
Can it be? What a wonder to finally see such an iconic place.
Aww.
Did you know that style was in fashion when I was a filly?
Aw.
It's incredible to see its return.
Right.
Right.
So about this ancient evil alicorn, Opal.
Oh, is that all?
What?
You
know
remember
something?
something?
I cannot believe they're
Oh.
wearing a vintage carousel boutique hat. Do you know how hard those are to find? And this music.
Sonny, this
What
is
do we-
going absolutely nowhere. But these stories, they're complete nonsense.
But remember what Izzy said? Let's see what she has to say. Which sure seems to be a lot.
Get her to the old hangar. Maybe she'll be inspired to...
Good idea. That could help jog her memory.
Hanger?
Speaking of jogging, wait up.
Get back here. Wow, she's fast for an old pony.
Rad. Such a dedicated child.
Oh,
I'm
poor
sorry.
Misty.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. No, don't.
I am overwhelmed with emotion.
What was it about?
It
Nothing.
was a commentary on the loss of identity.
Viewed
Really?
With undertones of fear about a newfound fragile father-daughter relationship.
Really?
You, got all that? I see.
Oh boy.
She also could have been saying something umbrellas.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Poor
I
Misty.
thought you might be in here. What happened? You love performing.
No, I don't. At least not anymore. I hate the spotlight. I hated the playground. Sorry, but this whole day has been a struggle.
Didn't like any of the things we did?
No, I didn't. The truth is, I don't actually know what I like or even who I am. I haven't really had the chance to figure it out yet.
Onyx and Dapple were right. I just want you to feel at home.
But I don't feel at home. I barely know this place. I barely know myself. And you barely know me. So much time has passed. So much has happened. Whatever Philly you used to love isn't here anymore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I didn't realize. I was just trying to show I cared. But I understand. You want to be alone.
I don't think that's what she wants. But
No, I don't want to be alone anymore. That's all I've ever been and ever felt. And now I have you. I somehow have you, my dad.
yay!
My Misty Wisty, you're right. I've been holding on to the past, onto the pain of losing you, which made me hard-headed. You just ask any pony in town how grumpy I've been all these moons. Let's start over. My name is Alpha Biddle. I am your father. Though I know nothing about you, someday you're ready, I want to hear all about your life and experiences and who you are now.
It's a pleasure to re-meet. I'm Misty. T for short.
T? I like that.
I do too. I just made it up.
There's still a little bit of the father-daughter day left. What would you like to do?
This way, Elderflower. We want to show you something.
Well then, let me put on these new glasses. Classic design. Super hip. Speaking of a stretch.
Wow, she is spry.
Yes, she
And
is.
chatty.
Good for
Once
her.
I attended a super fancy sparkly wedding, but all the ponies kept changing shapes and I almost threw out my hip.
If we're hoping to learn something, this has to be the place.
Now, let's see. My, oh my. This hangar is beautiful. It reminds me of when all these lands were united.
Finally, here we go.
A long time ago, there was a magical bat named Dawn. She was surrounded by other bats like her, but one of the bats refused to get along with the others. This bat wanted to eat all the fruit for herself. So Dawn spoke to a spider who wove a beautiful web to keep the mean, greedy bat away. In the end, Dawn was able to protect their nest, yet the greedy bat continues to try to break the web, which is why some bats eat fruit and some bats eat insects. That's it.
No.
That was a beautiful tale.
Yes,
It was
thank
nice,
you
but not the
for
one we were
sharing your
wanting.
story with us.
No.
Really was beautiful, but it held no clues.
Hey, we tried.
Maybe.
At least Elderflower has had a nice time here.
Doing something like this for her, that's a win in my book.
Yes.
Thank you so much for me the trip of a lifetime, Phyllis.
We're so glad we could.
You deserve it.
It's truly one to remember, especially since I got to see that new together tree. So lovely.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
What?
The together tree over there. Just like our beautiful wishing tree in Briddlewood.
What's a together tree?
These trees are very powerful, created only when ponies come together through true friendship. Together trees communicate and connect magically through their roots underground. They are our great protectors, and we in turn must protect them.
Elderflower, so much for teaching us that.
All a day's work existing with the knowledge of my unicorn ancestors, especially great anti-moon dancer. She sure is a lot. Quit your yapping, I hear ya.
Moon dancer.
I know I said I was a patient stallion. Cannot wait to see what you've got up your sleeve.
Okay, open your eyes.
Tea?
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 Not just any tea, a new blend designed and crafted by me. Try it.
Oh, okay.
Delicious.
Oh.
At first it has a bitterness, but then it's softened into a warm, comforting cup.
Tea
I
metaphor
see.
for you.
It's like poetry. I'm so grateful to get this second chance with you. You're home.
Honestly, I still don't really feel at home here.
Know just what to do. Just need to make a little phone call. Ta-da-da. Get it? Da-da.
Oh,
The
right.
Crystal Bright House.
What are we doing?
Hey, sorry we don't have everything unpacked yet. You have some heavy stuff. What's in this?
Oh, Sparky.
Put those down. You'll stub a claw.
Oh, all right.
What is all this?
I reached out to your pals about living here. They'd love for you to stay, if that's what you want.
Really?
I think that's official then.
I just made the bed.
No,
Whatever.
why?
You don't have to live with me in Briddlewood. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You're a grown pony now, not my baby filly. And
Aw.
that's okay. Just promise you'll call me every week. Also, I filled the fridge downstairs with healthy meals. Oh, and you were so good at making that tea, I left you a giant box full of dried herbs and flowers so you can make your own blends at home.
Fun.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss you too, Dad.
Oh.
Still got it.
Northwind, how I've missed you. There's a story about when the North Wind went up against the South Wind in a big dance-off that turned into a tornado.
Oh no.
Dance off? Sounds like some story.
Hey.
There's some deep hidden message to decode in this one.
Always messages in the wind. If you fly directly into it on a Thursday, you'll see what I mean.
Okay. Aw.
Hey, pals.
Yay, Misty's here.
Hi, Alphabiddle. Never believe what we learned. Elderflower, would you like the honors?
It all starts with a magical bat.
I think she means the other one.
Oh, the together trees. Well, they're all magically connected.
Oh, interesting. And it's always like it's you hardworking people working so hard on the show. Roar! Aww! And and oh, the references! Oh. So that was Father of the Briddlewood, and it was kind of difficult at times, but it was so nice, you know, Alphabiddle and Misty getting along and re-meeting each other, and definitely, I think I have to get this out of the way first. I was like, oh, the references! It's like, roar! I'm pretty sure that the glasses that Elderflower are wearing were inspired by DJ Pone 3's, and that painting kind of looked like Shining Armor. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And apparently, Elderflower is a distant relative of Moon Dancer, so, ooh! Ooh, it's just so nice to see these references to Friendship is Magic. See, they do care about the previous generation. They didn't forget where they came from. So, roar. There were basically two things going on here. The first was Alpha Biddle and Misty. Other thing that was kind of happening mostly with Sunny and Zip and a little bit of Izzy with Elderflower and all that. So we're gonna start off with basically the main point of this, which is Misty and Alpha Biddle, and yeah, it was kind of difficult at times. Misty is an interesting character in that, yeah, she has the ability to, be assertive and stand up for herself, but because she's been a minion for so long, is that sometimes she goes back to just simply doing whatever is going to please the other ponies, even though it makes her feel uncomfortable. So, which is unfortunately what she starts off doing, and she wants to make Alpha Biddle happy. She doesn't want to ruin this for him, but for whatever reason, Misty basically doesn't remember her childhood, like, at all, which is kind of surprising. She's been away with Opaline for pretty much most of her life, but you'd think that she'd remember at least a little bit about, like, her fillyhood and stuff, so of course, when we get to, like, Misty's age, we probably all forget those kinds of things that Alpha Biddle's talking about, but of course, since Alpha Biddle lost her daughter all those years ago, he really hung on to those memories of those things, and yeah, basically preserved her room exactly the way it was all this time. So while Misty may have forgotten, Alpha Biddle clearly hasn't. Alpha Biddle's falling to the temptation of, oh, I'm gonna go back to the way things were when she was a little filly. But the short answer is that was a long time ago, and she's not a little filly anymore, and she's been through a lot that, in a lot of ways, she's not that little filly anymore, and in some ways, that's good. I would hope that after all this time that Misty's grown up and isn't that little filly anymore. It's shown how much Misty has grown and changed, and I must admit it's not all been for the better. Obviously her experience with Opaline have not changed her for the better, but at the same time all her current experiences with the main five are definitely helping her to grow as a character. So in a lot of ways I'm glad that she's not that little filly anymore, that she's the awesome pony that she is now. So, roar! But at the same time, that makes this very difficult because Alpha Biddle is trying to, remember her as the little filly and doing all these things she liked when she was a filly that she doesn't even remember now. We know that Misty is essentially a shy pony that doesn't like the spotlight, that doesn't like, being the center of attention. So yeah, when she's put on stage in front of like every pony and like, here, perform and do this thing that you haven't done in years that she probably doesn't even remember how to do anymore or even has any interest in, and she's like, for a shy pony, being asked to perform on stage is almost like your worst nightmare. So, poor Misty. I feel bad for Alpha Biddle at that moment when he realizes that he's been doing in some ways all the wrong things and that he's been pushing Misty, in some ways too hard. But he quickly realizes that he has to do something different. And he realizes that he basically has to start over with Misty and essentially re-meet her and literally says, "Hi, I'm Alpha Biddle. I'm your father. What's your name and how are you doing?" Is essentially what Alpha Biddle is saying. I mean, that moment was kind of weird, but it was also kind of nice because they're realizing that they have to essentially start over, that the past is the past. It's the present that's important, and it's, they have to learn about each other here and now, not when they were like little fillies. And I'm kind of surprised that Misty has not yet mentioned the fact that, oh, by the way, I gotta go be a double agent and go back to Opaline, so it could just simply be one of those things that this is just supposed to be, father-daughter bonding time. I can tell him the bad news later, so At the same time, I think a pretty important and big thing has happened here is that Misty has basically been given a room in the Crystal Bright House. This basically means that Misty is now officially a member of the main six. So, roar! Now there's essentially two main six, the Friendship is Magic main six and the, a new generation main six, so I'm honestly a little unsure of how I feel about that, but at the same time, I'm so glad that Misty is now an official member of the main six, so roar! Gonna be weird at first, and it's gonna take some getting used to, but I think it's gonna be awesome, so roar! But again, it's the difficult thing of that Misty has to go and, be a double agent and go live with Opaline, so, Opaline is probably done, spying around the Crystal Bright House, but at the same time, yeah, Misty is wearing this bracelet thing on her wrist with all the main six's cutie marks. She now has a room in the Crystal Bright House. Yeah, if Opaline ever notices those things, Yeah, she's going to immediately realize that Misty is working for the main six, and this is not going to end well for her, so... But again, it's just so nice that Misty is now an official member of the main six, and I look forward to seeing where this goes. So now on to Zip, Sunny, and Elderflower. That, ooh, there were some definitely interesting things here. Again, the references. They do care about friendship is magic. Yay! It was so nice to see, you know, Elderflower being so happy about being brought to the big city. Some of those stories might have been more informative than we think they are. Like when she's talking about, what is it, like the bats. I mean, this could be like a metaphor for Opaline, so... But, of course, all the things we might have learned about Opaline from the story, we probably already know already, so... However, we learned one really big thing is that these together trees are actually, like, linked... well, together. Ooh, I really like that idea, that instead of there being like one tree of harmony, there's actually several trees, and again reflects the overall theme of this particular generation is unity between all these very different pony kinds. So I love that. So it's interesting to note that now all three pony kinds have their own together tree, and now they're, again, together. That, ooh, I have a feeling that's gonna be very significant in a future episode, perhaps very soon, so we shall see. So overall, this episode was kind of, well, difficult at times because, well, this is a difficult thing. We have the long-lost daughter meeting her dad after, you know, ages of not seeing him, and both ponies are very different now. It's gonna take more than just one day of, you know, father-daughter bonding to get back all the time they've lost in sort of ways, re-meet each other. So this was gonna be difficult regardless, but the good news is that they were starting to learn what they needed to do, which is it's simply just, in some ways, just start over and re-meet each other and, you know, not focus on the past and focus on who they really are right now. So, And we did get a whole bunch of fun references to Friendship is Magic, but at the same time, if you haven't seen Friendship is Magic, you might still enjoy some of those bits, like when she puts on those glasses. It's like, wow, those glasses are really over the top, aren't they? So overall, this episode was kind of difficult at times, but it did have some really fun moments from time to time, and some awesome references to Friendship is Magic, and definitely gave us all a lot to think about. And just like with Alpha, Biddle, and Misty, it's gonna take some getting used to, but it's just so great to see that Misty is now an official member of the main six, and I look forward to seeing where this goes and look forward to seeing more. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.